Welcome to Little English Studio, where English learning meets the inspiring stories of the world's greatest people. Here, we share powerful life journeys in simple and clear English, so you can improve your English while learning lessons of success, struggle, and creativity. Today, we bring you the fascinating life story of Miuccia Prada, a woman who transformed her family's small leather goods shop into one of the most powerful and influential fashion empires in the world. From her unexpected beginnings in political science and mime theatre to becoming one of the most important designers of our time, Miuccia Prada's story is one of intelligence, courage, and reinvention. Miuccia Prada was born Maria Bianchi on May 10, 1949 in Milan, Italy. Her family was already connected to the fashion world. Her grandfather, Mario Prada, had founded a small luxury leather goods company in 1913. This company, known simply as Prada, specialized in high-quality leather bags, trunks, and accessories. Over time, the Prada store in Milan became known for craftsmanship and elegance, but by the mid-20th century it was seen as old-fashioned. Miuccia grew up in Milan, a city famous for culture, art, and later fashion. Unlike many children of business families, she was not immediately interested in continuing the family business. Instead, she was fascinated by books, ideas, and politics. She was a bright and curious student, known for her intelligence and her independent spirit. After finishing school, Miuccia decided to study political science at the University of Milan. This was not a common choice for women at the time, especially those from wealthy families, but Miuccia wanted to understand the world, society, and politics. During her student years, Italy was going through major social and political changes. The late 1960s and early 1970s were times of protest, new ideas, and cultural revolution. Miuccia became part of left-wing political movements and feminist groups. She was not afraid to question authority or to fight for gender equality. Surprisingly, she also trained as a mime artist at Milan's Piccolo Teatro. For 5 years, she studied performance and acted on stage. This might seem unrelated to fashion, but mime gave her a sense of creativity, movement, and theatricality, qualities that later shaped her unique fashion shows. By her mid-20s, Miuccia was a woman of ideas and ideals, more interested in politics and art than in fashion. But destiny would soon take her back to her family's business. In the mid-1970s, Miuccia's mother encouraged her to take responsibility for the Prada company. At first, she was not excited. Prada at that time was a small store selling luxury handbags and luggage, mainly to older customers. It seemed far from the world of radical ideas, feminism, and mime theatre, but Miuccia eventually agreed. She joined Prada in 1978, bringing with her not only intelligence but also a fresh perspective. At first, she struggled with the traditional, conservative world of luxury fashion. She often said she hated fashion when she started, but she quickly realized she could use it as a tool, not just to sell clothes but to express ideas. Around the same time, she met Patrizio Bertelli, a young businessman who would later become her husband. Bertelli was ambitious and business-minded. Together, they became a powerful team. Miuccia brought creativity and vision, while Bertelli provided strong business strategy. Miuccia's first big success came in 1985 with a line of black nylon handbags. Nylon was not a traditional luxury material. It was industrial, simple, and cheap compared to leather, but Miuccia transformed it into something chic and desirable. Her famous black nylon backpack, decorated only with the small Prada logo, became an international sensation. This success showed Miuccia's genius. She could take something ordinary and turn it into high fashion. She challenged the idea that luxury must always mean gold, silk, or diamonds. For her, true luxury was intelligence, originality, and quality. In 1989, she launched her first ready-to-wear women's collection. It was minimalist, intellectual, and elegant, with clean lines and muted colors. At a time when fashion was full of glamour, excess, and bold designs, Prada's quiet and intelligent style felt fresh and modern. Critics called it ugly chic, not traditionally beautiful, but smart, surprising, and very stylish. Through the 1990s and 2000s, Prada grew into one of the most influential fashion houses in the world. Miuccia continued to challenge expectations with collections that mixed art, politics, and fashion. She was never afraid to make clothes that were complex, ironic, or thought-provoking. She launched the Miu Miu brand in 1993. Miu Miu, which comes from her childhood nickname, was more playful, experimental, and youthful compared to Prada. It gave her a second creative space to explore different ideas. Prada also expanded into menswear, shoes, accessories, and perfumes. Miuccia and Bertelli turned the company into a global powerhouse with stores all over the world. They also acquired other luxury brands including Jill Sander, Church, and Helmut Lang at different times. One of the unique aspects of Miuccia Prada's vision is her love of art and culture. She has always believed that fashion should not exist in isolation, but in dialogue with the wider world of ideas. In 1993, she founded the Prada Foundation, Fondazione Prada, a cultural institution dedicated to contemporary art. The foundation organizes exhibitions, installations, film projects, and research. It has become one of the most respected art foundations in the world, with a stunning headquarters in Milan designed by the famous architect Rem Koolhaas. Through the foundation, Miuccia has supported young artists, filmmakers, and thinkers, proving that her interests go far beyond clothes and accessories. Miuccia Prada is also known for her feminist perspective. Unlike many designers who simply try to make women look attractive, she has always asked deeper questions. What does it mean to be a woman today? What does fashion say about power, gender, and identity? Her collections often challenge stereotypes of beauty. She sometimes designs clothes that look awkward, strange, or even deliberately ugly, because she wants to express that women do not exist only to please men's eyes. For her, fashion is a political and intellectual space as much as a visual one. This approach has made her a revolutionary figure. Critics often call her the thinking woman's designer. By the 21st century, Miuccia Prada was recognized as one of the most powerful women in fashion. She has been named on Forbes' list of most influential women, and her designs are studied in fashion schools around the world. She has won multiple awards, including the Council of Fashion Designers of America International Award and the British Fashion Council's Outstanding Achievement Award. She is admired not only for her creativity, but also for her ability to keep Prada relevant for decades. Despite her global fame, Miuccia Prada is known for being private and intellectual. She avoids the glamorous lifestyle of many designers. She prefers books, ideas, and conversations over red carpets. With her husband Patrizio Bertelli, she has built both a family and an empire. Together, they raised 2 sons and created one of the most respected companies in the fashion industry. Miuccia Prada's story is not just about fashion. It is about vision, intelligence, and courage to be different. She transformed Prada from a small family shop into a global empire by trusting her ideas, even when they were unconventional. Her work has shown that fashion can be more than decoration. It can be a conversation about culture, politics, identity, and the modern world. She is a role model for women in business and for creative people everywhere. This is the inspiring life story of Miuccia Prada, a woman who combined intellect, art, and fashion to build an empire and to change the way the world sees style. From mime theatre and political activism to nylon handbags and global runways, her journey proves that success comes when you follow your own unique vision. Thank you for watching Little English Studio, where English learning meets the inspiring stories of the world's greatest people.